What is going on, internet? Welcome back, and today we have some great news. Some of the best news that has ever came to Pokemon Go since launch. And I know everyone has been waiting for this since launch. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Mewtwo has been released in Yokohama, Japan, and everyone out there is going wild. I am not going to make you wait to the end of this video to see some Mewtwo raid gameplay, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that on the screen right now. Before we read all of the articles that Niantic released today, let's talk about that raid. You get 50 Premier Balls. 50 Premier Balls. There are going to be a ton of people hanging out at raids, throwing balls and throwing balls and throwing balls. I know if I don't get it within 50 balls, I'm going to leave pretty upset. And Mewtwo is a 49,430 CP raid boss. That is the highest raid boss in Pokemon Go at the moment, and I could see it being the highest for quite some time. I'm sure Huo will be close to that, but Mewtwo's going to be super OP. But in the articles today released by PokemonGoLive.com, they did say that Mewtwo would be released to the rest of the world within the next couple weeks. Now, when they said that at Pokemon Go Fest Chicago, they said that Lugia and Articuno would start spawning within 48 or 72 hours, something like that. They went live literally 1 hour after the event, not even an hour, maybe like half an hour after the event. So maybe we'll be able to see Mewtwo by the end of this week, or maybe even tomorrow. But don't quote me. I don't want to be spreading fake news. And let's talk really quick about counters for Mewtwo. I'm sure you guys have heard this information a ton of times, but I kind of want to relay it just in case you haven't. The best counters for Mewtwo are TYRANITAR, Bite and Crunch, or Bite and Stone Edge. Mewtwo is also a good counter for Mewtwo, but you got to remember you'll be taking a lot of damage if you use a Mewtwo versus a Mewtwo. But if you do take Mewtwo against his own kind, you're going to want Confusion and Shadow Ball for the moveset. Houndoom is another great counter for Mewtwo with Snarl and Foul Play. Then we go to Scizor, Fury Cut, and X Scissor. Both are bug type moves, and Mewtwo is weak to bug types because he's psychic. And we'll round it off here with three more Pokemon. Gyarados with Bite and Crunch, or you can do Bite and Hydro Pump because Hydro Pump always has a huge damage per second. And then Pinsir with both bug type moves, Fury Cutter, X Scissor. And last but not least is Gengar with Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball. Those are the counters, so make sure you have a few of these Pokemon before Mewtwo comes out so you're not struggling the day of to take him down. Also, make sure to spread this news to other players so when you show up to a raid that they're not trying to use Blisseys or Rhydons or anything like that. Now, if you guys watch my videos, you know that when I go out raiding, I look at the CP of the Pokemon before I catch it, and I kind of know what IV it is already before I even throw a Premier Ball. So for all of you that are like me, I'm going to give you the top 5 CPs that you want to catch Mewtwo at. The 100 IV Mewtwo is going to have a 2,275 CP, and then there will be 3 options for a 98%er or 97.8% IV if you want to get really technical. But for the 98% IV, here are the CPs for that. 2,270, 2,269, 2,268. And for a 96% IV, your options will be 2,264, 2,262, and 2,261. So those are the top IVs for Mewtwo. Hopefully everybody gets to see a 2,275 because 100% IV Mewtwo, oh my God. So here is where we're going to talk a little bit about the articles. Like I said, I'm not going to read these. I'm going to talk about the highlights. But it sounds like Mewtwo is not going to be just some regular raid pass or some regular raid boss that you can take down anytime. Mewtwo is going to be an exclusive raid battle, and I'm going to read you a little bit what they said about exclusive raid battles. Exclusive raid battles are similar to existing raid battles with a few notable differences. Exclusive raids will periodically appear at gyms around the world. However, unlike existing raids, trainers will be invited to join an exclusive raid battle. To receive an invitation to participate in exclusive raid battle, trainers must have successfully completed a raid recently by defeating the raid boss at the gym where the exclusive raid battle will be taking place. The invitations will include advance warning when the exclusive raid will take place, giving people ample time to coordinate with trainers before taking on the powerful raid boss. They could have worded that a lot simpler, but let's break that down. My camera just died, so I charged up the battery and made some coffee. Drinking out a little Hedwig today. Anyways, where were we? Oh yeah. They could have worded this so more people could understand what this article meant, because it kind of throws words all over the place. But what it sounds like is if you beat a raid boss at a certain gym, you'll get an exclusive invite. And then you can let all your friends know, hey, go beat that Tyranitar that has an hour left on it at City Hall, because that is where Mewtwo is going to be held at with this exclusive raid battle. So you can try to get as many friends as possible to get this exclusive raid pass to be able to do this raid battle. Now, if we go back to the trailer that they had for the legendaries, it took 48 hours to let this exclusive egg hatch. So you'll have a couple days to get ready with your friends and plan out when everybody's going to meet there. And here in the article, it says the invitations include advance warning of when the exclusive raid will take place, giving ample time to coordinate with trainers before taking on the powerful raid boss. So probably 2 days if it goes by what it was in the legendary trailer. Now I'm going to read you this part of the article. This is kind of interesting. There's two ways to look at this. Let's go ahead and read it first and we'll talk about both of them. It says, Mewtwo is the first Pokemon that trainers will be able to face in exclusive raid battles, but other powerful Pokemon may also start to hatch from the raid eggs found at exclusive raid battles over the next several weeks. Make sure you are prepared to battle Mewtwo by powering up your Pokemon and battling your raids at gyms near you. The part of this that got me was, but other powerful Pokemon may also start to hatch from raid eggs found in exclusive raid battles over the next several weeks. I am expecting that to be Ho-Oh and the legendary dogs, or the birds if they decide to re-implement them after August 31st. I'm hoping that it is Ho-Oh and the dogs. We have several weeks to figure this out, so let's stop speculating. But I did think that was a little interesting right there, so I had to say it. All right, and some other big news that happened with the Mewtwo release today. It looks like you can go out and catch Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos up until the 31st of August. So if you did not get those Pokemon, go and get them ASAP. You have 2 weeks. There's no excuse for you not to have this in your Pokedex now. Go get them. Now, a lot of people think the Mewtwo will be released after August 31st once the birds disappear. But here's my speculation. Mewtwo will be released this week, and after the 3 birds are gone on August 31st, they're going to release Ho-Oh and one of the first legendary dogs. Now, don't quote me. Like I said, this is all speculation. I am not trying to spread any fake news. Well, that is going to be it for the update, guys. Mewtwo has been 100% confirmed. People in Yokohama, Japan have already captured him, and hopefully he comes to America and all over the world within the next few days. I know that I'm going to get my group together and we are going to tear him down with our Bite Crunch Tyranitars. I cannot wait for this. Also, make sure you're picking up those birds if you have not. There is no reason for you not to have all of these birds in your Pokedex by August 31st. Well, this video is coming to the end, but real quick before you go, the Pokemon Go question of the day today is, what is the least amount of people that you think you and your crew can take down Mewtwo with? My rating crew, I would say will probably be able to take him down with around 10, because we've done Lugia with around 10 and 9. So yeah, my crew is a little powerful, but what do you guys think? What is the least amount of people in your rating crew that you could take down Mewtwo with? Thank you guys for watching today. That is all for me. I have been your host, Beans and Rice, and as always, I hope you have a great day. We will see you in the next one.